elementals as Liana was pulled into the fucking wall and turned to stone, where she almost broke in half as someone tried to rip her out of the wall. We dealt with that. Kept heading down through the mines. Can't remember what else we encountered other than this main room.
Jesus Christ.
There were just the earth elementals that grabbed Leon. That was the only other thing that was
Alright.
new.
Well, effectively, we kept heading down the mine until we found a massive open chamber full of bones with what seemed to be some sort of, obviously, the master necromancer we were here to find, playing with a black orb of, I don't know, maybe the Sphere of Annihilation or some shit like that. Who knows?
Who's to say?
Who's to say? We won't know until Ku touches it.
So we
Right.
throw. Everybody grab a limb. 1, 2.
So the vampire was like, "Hey, yo, can you just leave me alone, thanks?" And we were like, "No." So we fought through the giant skeletons. He persuaded me to make out with him with his vampire charms.
Gross.
It was gross. And then we cut him down. Actually, we almost cut him down, and he said, "Fuck this," and jumped in a portal. But I think he's dead now. Or not.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, and that's right where we ended. You completed your combat with the giant skeletons, and the vampire took something and used it to activate the orb, and then dropped through a portal that opened in the platform here. And as it closed behind him, we find the the 4 of you, I should say, and Lyanna, all standing around in this now still, save for your movements, chamber. It is still full of hundreds of humanoid skeletal corpses, many of them knit together to form these much larger skeletal warriors. Many of you are very, very hurt, and as you are kind of stopped, just more out of finally not having to move forward than realizing that you need to stop, Lana begins to move between you all, putting a hand and casting magic to cure your wounds. She's going to start off first with a mass cure wounds at 6th level. So that's 27 HP for everybody.
Doubles my health.
And the blood is not going back in. Oh. Vampire strength.
She'll come over and give you another heal as well, Kaylin.
Thanks.
Hey, problem.
So what are we gonna do with that?
Well,
Yeah, you look up and there is this 10 by 10 space that is empty in the center of the top platform. And about 5 feet above it, pulsing, is this 4-foot diameter sphere of darkness. But it is so dark that it seems to have a corona of light around it. Not an aura, really, but looking more like the moon obscuring the sun during a solar eclipse. Hard to look at because of darkness that is somehow also bright. And though it does not seem to move, you get the sense that it is spinning.
Hmm.
Uh,
You pick up a skull and
Albert.
toss it in.
You toss the stone at it. As it draws closer, you see the stone seem to almost slow down, and as it makes contact with the white corona, it fires out at much higher speed than you threw it. It clacks off of the top of the pedestal and ricochets away. You hear it strike a wall and then fall down onto some of the piles of bones.
Hmm.
Ooh.
That was fucking us! Wait, hold on.
Uh,
Starts collecting a couple of skulls.
I just hold up my shield because I don't want to get clocked in the face by it. Who throwing
Fair.
garbage at this thing?
This is fair.
let me.
Petra's gonna come
I'm
over.
gonna
and-
try to do something. I don't know if it's exactly gonna work, but I assume that if that vampire could control it, maybe I could.
I mean, that's a real big if ski.
We're just gonna have to try at this point. It seems like this is what we're kind of looking for to get to where, possibly where the Lich is at. He opened a portal, essentially, what it was.
Well, I guess try your best. You have my support, and she'll give you a bardic inspiration for it.
Yeah!
D10.
Oh. As Albus is about to begin to cast or use Arcana, he recalls a faint memory from the past. He sees a group of hooded mages all studying the same book. In this book, he sees the word sphere, and that's where the memory blinks and goes away. And that's gonna add a d6. Alright, and you know what? Just to add some extra spice, we're gonna use my once per session to give myself an advantage on this check.
Wow. Okay. So we've got advantage, a plus D10, and a plus D6.
Hadouken!
Albus summons all of his magical knowledge. Okay. Oh my
Oh my
God.
god.
It's
A
beautiful!
10 on the bardic inspiration. Holy
Sheesh.
All right, with a 38, Albus.
He
You
failed.
do
The
not.
DC was 40.
You do not know anything about this thing. But what you do experience is a memory from your past more vivid than anything you've ever seen before. You see yourself, or a figure much like yourself, staring outwards through the eyes of a mask that you find very familiar, towards a room with 11 other figures, all wearing the same colored robes, all wearing masks that match. And you are standing in this space. The 12 of you arrayed around this pulsing black orb. And you know that this was the last time that you were here. When you were alive. And you watch and participate as the ceremony that you remember to seal away not a lich, but a servant of the gods. The oldest living being of Desrel. And you see, as 4 objects are brought forth, each an amulet of great power.
Motherfucker.
And one by one, they are combined to form a greater whole, and presented to the orb, which splits down the center, the white corona parting and revealing the pure darkness within that seems to almost spill outwards and reach towards the amulets. And as it grasps onto them, you once again see the hollow space underneath the orb fill with light as a portal to another place opens. And you watch as a figure is dragged, kicking and screaming, and thrown into the portal. And then the leader of your order reaches out and pulls the amulet away from the orb, and the white corona sheathes itself around the orb once again, and you see the portal below wink out, closing in on itself as quickly as a blink. And then the ritual is over. The amulet is broken up, and you begin to file out of the space. And the last thing you see as you look back is the leader of your order and his assistant collapsing the passageway behind, vowing that none would ever find this place again, that no more would have to die. And then you're back.
Holy shit.
Mm.
Out of character, of course. I feel like Albus will. He almost steps back into this wall here, and you can't see his face, of course, but he is. You could tell he is distraught by what he just saw. He, for the first time ever, you'll see that he starts kind of hyperventilating a bit, and he says, "It all makes sense. What I've forgotten, it's been here the whole time. This is exactly where 4 becomes 1." Is that what was out of character? Is that what the
Or combine and meet a fifth.
Yes. Our phylacteries, our amulets, they were used by my order in order to seal a servant of the gods. Do we know which god?
Yes, but the answer doesn't make sense to you. You know.
Here, what about this? What about I roll a religion for it?
Sure.
Alright. Ooh.
You know that Albus, this is the moment where you realize that you are much older than you think you are. You thought
Holy
that you
shit.
had been in that tomb for a few hundred years. But as you realize the name that you know and the deities that exist now, you realize that time has so long passed that none now know that the Dark Twin and the Light Twin were once one being.
Oh shit.
Mm.
He was a creation, this being that was thrown into this portal was the creation of both of their hands.
In this Albus will, as he's putting 2 and 2 together, he'll say, "Oh. Do you guys know what would that What would Albus know them that specific god to be called once they were together?
Arthulos.
Arthulos. Holy shit, that's fucking dope. Are you aware of Carthulos?
No, what now?
I assume no.
Kalen, you're the only person I would like to roll, but that would be dependent on how much religious, like, actual training you were given. You're the only person I think that might have any, because as a follower of one of the other gods, they have ancient teachings.
I'm just going to preface this by saying I am proficient in religion, and I have a -1.
You have a lower DC because it's your background, though. So I'm interested to see.
Okay. I feel like I wouldn't know a lot. Yeah, that's fair. Nothing. I
Mhm.
know war. I've heard of the twins. That's about it.
I would say you, regardless of even a 0, you as a paladin have the knowledge of at least what the paladin orders of the other gods are like. You know of the paladins of Mentor, those who follow the journeymen. You know of both the dark and light paladins, and of course, you have met many other paladins of war.
Well, those two that you just said, Galen, the dark and light gods, they used to be one. They were then known as Carthulos. This servant I speak of served Carthulos. As to why he was thrown, or I should say sealed away, I have no idea why.
So he's like in there?
In order to open the seal and travel to where he was thrown, you must put together the 4 phylacteries. We have 2 in order to open the passageway.
They're not phylacteries.
Oh,
We have covered that.
the amulets. Yeah.
Horcrux.
Horcrux, yeah, was what we were calling them.
Yeah.
That vampire didn't go to where this servant is, right? Couldn't have.
Would Albus know if he just used it to teleport? Give me a second.
That has to be the only assumption. From what you know, the place that was opened can only be opened with all 4 amulets.
Sorry about that. Say it one more time.
You can only assume that the place, that the whatever you want to call it, the plane can only be accessed with all 4 amulets. So wherever this thing went, it went somewhere else using one of the amulets.
Well, one thing we know for sure is that he does have one of the amulets, and he used it in order to escape to another plane. We, of course, can try to follow. Maybe now that I have this idea, I can possibly use one of the amulets to access the orb's power, but I'm assuming that's how he was able to do it as well. But we also have the problem of the 3rd or 4th amulet that we need to find.
The
So
amulets
now
you
we-
have are 2 and 4.
Yeah, 2 and 4.
So we either chase Big, Pale, and Ugly, who has one, or look for the 3rd one.
And that's assuming that I'm able to do what I'm thinking of doing.
I'm all ears.
Well, these amulets should be much safer now since me and Mordar were able to remove the curses on them, and they seemed much more wieldable. By any chance, do any of you know remove curse? Anybody?
Just put up my hand.
Oh, well, perfect.
I'm getting cursed.
Would we like to rest before we try any of this? Because if this is successful, assuming we go to the same place he went to,
So what
need to
happens
feel
if we
the
just go
strike.
for
Sorry, say it again, Coop.
it? What happens if we just kind of go for it right now?
Well, if successful, we would probably be meeting face to face with many more enemies again.
Okay, yeah, probably a little bit of sleep should do good. Or catching your breath. I don't
I'm
know.
okay with it. How's everybody looking? Everyone healed up a good amount? Spell slot.
Everybody
Uh,
looks.
I was gonna say spell slots is like a no, but
Spell
I'm
slots like a no. Yeah.
I'm at a solid 60%.
I mean, I'm always 100%, but at the same time, you can never go by me. As he probably still has like a huge gout of blood and walks to.
Before we panic about what to do, should we find out if you can even do it?
This is true. How about this? We take a short rest, and from there we can begin to try how to do this.
Sounds good.
All right.
Here, or are we gonna trek all the way back out?
I think we should probably just stick around here. I think for the most part we should be fine.
Keep eyes on the orb. And make pyramid skeleton
While
people.
I'm at it, Albus is gonna. How many? I know there's a shit ton of skeletons here. How
So
would you
many.
say you can gather up?
So many. How many do you want? I mean, genuinely, I mean, let's say it takes you 3 minutes to get a full skeleton together and like lay it out, you know, to make sure that all the pieces are there. How many do you want to do? You have an hour.
Let me see. So for animate dead, I can target one corpse, and for every cast had on the 4th level, the animators are over 2 additional undead creatures. So let's say I would cast it at the 6th level. It'd be 1, 3, 5, 7. And I was looking at Undead Thralls. This right here, the middle section. Oh, no, I mean, at the end of the first paragraph, when you cast Animate Dead, you can target one additional propelled corpse or bone. So what I essentially,
So a
add an
regular
additional
3rd level
corpse?
gets to 2. Yeah, so a 3rd level cast counts as a 4th level cast.
Okay. And would it add to the rest of the spell levels? No, right? Just
No,
the
because that's only one casting of the spell.
Yeah.
So you could maximize by doing 3 castings at 3rd level, and that gets you 6 instead of 3. And then if you do a 4th level, instead of getting 2, you get 3 per cast, and so on and such forth. But I don't know how
okay.
many slots you have left.
He will. How many spell slots can I get back from a short rest?
It should say in your the arcane recovery. Bam, 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 bam.
Spell slots. Once per day when you finish your short rest, you choose to expand the spell slots to create the spell slots can recover of a combined level that is equal to or less than half your wizard level. Oh, okay. So I'll be able to get 5 back. And that's for that amounts for like the total of the spell too, right? So let's say if it's a 5th level slot that I want to get back, I'd have to use all 5.
Yes.
Okay.
Or no, you get one. No, you have a number of uses of arcane recovery. Each arcane
okay.
recovery gives you
1 spell slot of my choice.
up to, well, or you can break it up. So like the way, so you're what, a level 11 wizard. So half of your level is 5. So you could do 5 first level slots, or 2 second levels and a first level, or 1 fifth level, or 1 third and 1 second.
Yeah, okay. Then he is. We'll use. He's gonna cast it once at the 3rd level for animate deed. Just get up to 2. Oh, well, I guess that'd be 3, right? No,
Yeah.
that's 2.
I mean, don't get ahead of yourself, Shortbread. We have to still decide whether or not you guys live through the rest.
True. This is true. But here, let me put together how many I want to get.
Yeah, you do all your math up, and then you'd let me know.
I bet.
So for the short rest, is there specific things that anyone would like to do to cover? Lyanna would like to try and find the least bony part of the room and sit in it.
I assume that'd be up here.
Yeah, but there's also that glowy dangerous thing. She seems conflicted, certainly. There's like, I don't wanna, but she'll eventually opt to stay near the light and the rest of the party.
I was gonna say, but do you want to go sit by yourself in the spooky skeleton room?
Stairs are best, but not close enough, not very close to the top.
Is going to be stacking bones for a moment, and then he's going to whip out a mortar and pestle from his alchemy set and just start making bone meal.
Okay.
Just starts humming as he's like taking finger bones and like snapping old femurs that are probably like super dry and dusty. Looks like he's intent on a mission. But yeah, he'll be humming a tune the whole time. Rather content.
Okay.
And
What
we'll
about you?
sit down next to Q and also start stacking up bones and stuff. She looks to enjoy herself.
Pretty fun, right?
Better than getting bit.
Exactly. I try to make use of the big ones, but I don't think I'm strong enough to chop off any of those bones.
throats. It's too much effort right now.
See him like pulling out different kinds of mixtures and bottles that he has and starts saving like the finest of the bone meal that he's making.
What are you saving it in?
Little
Or are you keeping it?
alchemy vials. I have a full alchemy set and start taking out some of the empty ones.
Well, alright.
I should detail that a little more of a, like, even though he pulled out a mortar pestle, there's also like a little box that he opens up with two little fan outs to the side, and then it pushes back a little bit like a tackle box, and then you just see like the full set that Ku has that is very well worn and used. Looks like he has been doing all sorts of weird fucking alchemy, but with actual proper components.
Caitlin's just gonna be like, "What's this? What's this?" Just pointing at like everything.
That one's mummy dust. This one I saved from, the lich that we last got rid of. Lich dust is very rare. These ones are vampire teeth. This one, troll blood. And of course, this one's just sugar. You'd be surprised. Sometimes you need to make something sticky.
No, just to be clear, you do have to wait till after the rest to start animating dead, or else you don't get the effects of the rest. But
Okay.
after an hour of resting, you guys are not attacked. None of the skeletons get up and attack you. Nothing comes crawling out of the portal. You don't have any more thralls show up. If anyone was keeping count, you are pretty sure that you're still missing quite a few miners.
Ooh.
But whatever happened to them, you don't know.
It's alright, then we haven't gone through this whole thing either.
Yeah, we didn't explore 100% of the area.
But yeah,
Probably
yeah.
Probably should do that.
Let's see, I'm already full heals.
Wouldn't look very good in the Bale family.
Oh yeah, Petra did say she'd clear this place out. Maybe we should. Holy
Wow.
shit!
Petra doing it. Holy fork.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, why does Liana got such a good hit die?
No, she doesn't have a D10, unfortunately. That'd be. Oh, maybe she should multi-class into fighter for that sick fighter hit dice.
Sick one fighter hit die.
Barbarian.
Yeah.
That 112.
But then I conveniently forget. And
Yeah, there's no way to track if you have like
49.
multiple sets.
Just have to do Word of Honor.
Word of Honor is my second favorite spell,
That would be such a badass spell.
right?
Word of Honor! What? Ah!
Alright,
Just
this
a
is
big ass
my
sword
honor.
coming at your face, the word honor written.
Lana with the crit right away.
Hit a widow whip. Super fucking crit.
Yeah, so you want 10 skeletons, Albus?
Yeah.
Okay. Is your skeleton thing broken still?
Oh, no, that was a zombie. It was
Oh,
like-
okay. Is the zombie good yet?
Let's try. Here, let's see. Let me open it up.
It does it is still only doing to GM for some reason.
Yeah, no, it's still.
You got the I'm gonna kidnap your character sheet to the
I
fucking
can,
banished zone.
I can type that in. Let's see if I can. No, I can't even put a strength score in or dexterity or anything.
I'm gonna
That's-
give you a new blank sheet, and you can just rebuild a zombie on it.
Okay. I think with Animate Dead though, if I was right, I can't choose what it becomes.
No, I know, but I'm saying for the future, because
Oh, yeah,
you
yeah.
should have your.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get that for you.
Yeah, I guess you'll use 1 5th level spell slots for the 2, 4, 6, and then it's gonna use a 4th level for the 4, and for a total of 10. Now he gets to get back. I'll get back with 4th level spell slot and 1 first level. Cool.
Alright, now I just gotta comb through my entire token folder to find my zombie token.
Hell yeah.
Just get it. I can just get it.
Gotta go grab a drink.
Albus Crimson.
Oh, so one thing I was gonna mention, it's not I was trying to save it so that it wouldn't. Oh, I think it already has it down as the right thing. For some reason, wow, when we pop up the skeleton, it's not saving the hit points.
Oh, if you edit it now, I'll save it as the default.
Okay, let me just double check and make sure I got the right amount here.
Sure.
Hit point maximum is increased by an amount equal to your wizard level. So by the 13 plus 11, 24.
So 24 and update default, and its AC is the same, right? 13.
Yeah, AC is the same. Yeah.
Okay. Now, if you do go out and buy armor for your zombies or skeletons, I will let you put it on them,
Oh shit.
just so you know.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
So, plate mail. I want to see it.
Ah! Oh my god. You know, I was wanting to ask that for the longest time. I was like, I
Do
feel
it.
like that's so OP.
It's really not at this level, because, like, yeah, you could summon a lot of things, but like a druid could do the same thing for 1 3rd level spell slot. Like, it's not like, you know, it doesn't break the game. It's built. You're built to be able to have minions, especially when I can throw 5 giant skeletons at you guys.
True.
You guys are very high up in there. Alright, so your rest will pass unmolested. Quite a few skeletons appear.
My lord.
This one's got a little yellow shoulder pauldron, and it comes forward and salutes you. The commander.
Ooh, that's cool.
Next, I'm gonna need to make them all rollable tokens.
Holy cannoli.
So yeah, your watches or your rest has ended. Lyanna and Petra are kind of sitting on the steps, watching you guys. Petra's a little bit upset that we didn't get to kill the guy, and also that he was a creepy weirdo that was trying to kiss everybody.
You didn't give me a kiss.
Yeah, like what was the deal with that? Like,
He tore my fucking neck out!
Oh, that's cool. I can roll to see which for the day what Albus will decide to look like. Oh, I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Maybe mask off some days. We'll see. Look, yeah.
he didn't try and kiss you, Albus, right?
No, he didn't, but...
Because he didn't see that handsome ass face.
Well, he didn't ask to see my face, but... and then he puts his mask back down. Just like-
You're right, though.
I don't think I would have enjoyed his tongue. It looked very, how do I say?
Amorphous?
That too, yeah. Very,
Can confirm, not very enjoyable. I think he just wanted to, suck my blood.
From your mouth?
well,
Wait, choice. Alright.
I don't know, I was a bit out of it.
Where did all those skeletons come from?
oh,
Starts going
figured,
firstly.
oh, wait, stop.
Hold up, mate.
And they, here, look, watch this. I snap at them and they all, basically got on a knee and throw their hand out for me. And they're just like, no, these are mine. They're my friends.
When you say they throw their hand out, what do you mean?
They like almost like asking for a hand for a dance. You know what I mean?
Like this?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
No, not like that. Not like that. No. Adolf Rizzler over here.
Oh, that is not what I thought.
No. All right. Albus
Okay,
is banned
okay.
from having skeletons.
No!
Okay.
Aren't
Yeah,
they so
no, that's not what we're
powerful?
going for here. We're not trying to rizz him up with. Yeah, no. But he'll say, yeah, no, they're completely on my control. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I figured we could have some extra help if we do manage to do this. But either way, we still haven't found most of the miners. We still have some sections to explore. Hopefully, we do find some at least alive, so we can save some face. But I guess I will now attempt to see if I'm able to open this portal.
Blah.
And I guess Albus will reach into his bag of holding and he will pull out. You know what? It all started with 1, so we'll pull out amulet number 1. Wait, was that the first one we found? Yeah, it was, right? No, wait, we don't have 1. It's 2.
You have 2
right?
and 4, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Pull out
So
We got the even
2
numbers.
is 2 is the very first one. So
Cool.
you see Albus reach into the bag and pull out a dark amulet with a ring of gold around it. And then there is a faint pulse from the orb in the center as you do so. And you watch as on the chain you can see the amulet lift as if it's pulled by gravity or magnetism towards the orb until it's horizontal in your hand, the chain pulling.
Good thing that chain isn't
Okay.
breaking.
Because when, here, he's gonna make a history check to try to remember to see if when the vampire did he touch the orb with the amulet in his hand, or did he, just let the amulet do its thing? He's gonna see if he can remember.
Oh.
With a 30, he seemed to whisper to it and reach out and put his hand with the, what you can only assume was an amulet, into the sphere. And it did not rebuff him.
Son of a bitch.
He also took energy from the sphere and put it in his amulet during the fight.
Yeah, I remember he did that with the mage hand, but it seemed like that was more of offensive powers more than trying to open something.
That was an offensive fucking thing to nature.
We can try that later on. I am curious to see if it'll work.
Starts drinking the universe.
He seemed to whisper. What could he have whispered?
Yo, mama, let me in your DMs.
Open up for me.
Coop,
No.
could you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Uh-oh.
Was that me?
Yes, Coop.
Oh.
Okay. You save.
Oh god. I feel this pressure in my chest. I need to get out of here.
I guess. Fuck. What could he say? Oh, what about when they were doing the ritual and they put all four together? What was there like a trigger word for it? Was there? I feel like that's his closest bet to trying to do this.
You do remember, this is a 9th level version of the spell Demiplane.
Oh.
Holy fuck.
Cast from 12 people at the same time.
Oh, Scoop.
Jesus Christ. Well, the one I can remember definitely. What's the name of that, by the way? Since
The regular spell is called Demiplane, which is an 8th level spell, which does allow you to contact a plane or demiplane.
Hmm. Hmm.
I believe you are not yet able to cast 8th level spells.
Yeah, no, most definitely not. Hmm.
Did Elvis tell us about his like flashback?
Yeah, he did. I
In how much
feel
detail? Actually, if you could break us off what you do, why don't you just tell us what you told them?
Hmm.
Give it to us.
Alright. So I feel like he wouldn't have gone into super hardcore detail at the moment because it was more of like a eureka moment, you know? He was just like, holy, like pretty much everything all came together. He definitely would have mentioned that. Or would you like me to just do it in character?
Yes, I would love that.
Okay. Well, before as the amulet starts going horizontal, he'll turn around and he'll say, "I." The only thing it seemed like that vampire whispered something into the amulet and then opened whatever it was he went into, some sort of portal. The only one I know of, the only ritual I know of is a very high magic. It required 12 of my brethren in order to open. And not only that, it required all four. It seemed to be a higher variation of demiplane. But even that alone is not something I can cast. Essentially,
Sorry.
yeah. No, yes, continue.
Let's see. There were 12 wizards there. Did the vampire look familiar to you?
Well, my brethren all wear masks and cloaks, much like the one I'm currently wearing. We're not able to see each other's faces.
So you wouldn't know even if it was one of them.
Probably not. I'm not able to recall, or it mostly just comes back to me kind of like a almost like a sense of deja vu where you feel like you've been somewhere before. It essentially felt like that, and I had this memory come back to me in an instant. all I remember from this memory is that the 12 of us performed the ritual and opened the portal, and we pulled the servant and threw him into it and closed it. Again, would he be able to? You can create one of the following. Oh no, I can't do that. Okay. Yeah, it's not illusion magic. That would have been cool. But yeah, essentially, there's not something I know that I could use to command to open something. Now I can try to put my hand with the amulet into it, much like how he did, but there is the chance of it just rejecting me outright. And
Like that rock did against the wall, and probably what happened to most of these people.
Most likely, yeah.
Explains why there's so many fucking bodies in here.
Fuck. Would Albus just let curiosity take a hold of him and do it either way? Or would he be smart and... Let's see. You know what? He's gonna go for it.
Uh-oh.
I feel like this is fitting with Albus's character. He is so attuned to the possibility of finding lost bits of knowledge that he does not remember. And he's probably willing to go to the limits and test that theory. Fucking Albus dies right now!
Okay.
Oh my god, wait.
After the big character lore reveal, you're gonna do this right now? No, I'm kidding. Okay, Lana will take a surreptitious step back. Down back and go, oh, hey, cool. Realize that you're also down here.
I'm holding a ration and just like eating it vigorously, watching. It's gonna be good.
Albus, you grab and hold the amulet itself firmly in your hand, and the chain goes limp. You can tell that the pull is from the object itself. You begin to stretch your closed fist out towards the orb. As you get about 3 feet away, you can feel the pressure of the white light on your hand. It's like trying to push against the skin of a balloon as you're trying to push in, and it seems to grow tighter against you and resist you more the closer you get. As you're about a foot away, it is a difficult fight to continue moving your arm forward. You keep trying to press.
He will not continue to press forward. He will attempt his other idea in that case. Because he can tell that it's not accepting his hand. So he's gonna cast Mage Hand and use the Mage Hand to grab the amulet and put it into the orb.
Okay. The hand grasps it, and you see it move forward at its usual speed. As it hits the barrier, it slows, slower, and the hand shifts, presenting the amulet forward and presses it against the white corona of light. Make me an Arcana check at advantage.
Come on, baby.
Kaboom.
I can't look.
Kaboom.
He's gonna recall. He's gonna recall another past life memory.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh. He's
Knowledge of a
gonna.
past life.
Yep, he's gonna remember a past instructor. What seems like showing Albus the power of telekinesis and his own variation of Mage Hand, which for some reason he was able to cast two Mage Hands at the same time. He recalls this and he gets a sense of familiarity. Alright, let's do this.
Here we go.
Oh, and then big D6, come on. Oh, fuck. 20.
With a 26. You see the hand press, and then almost automatically your mind goes, oh, well, I have to turn it. That's why it's not working. You need to. And then your mage hand turns the amulet 180 degrees. And there is a sound that fills the area all around you. The reverberation of a massive lock clicking open. And with a whoosh, the white light pours downwards, dripping down and filling the space below again, not with black swirling darkness, but with roiling green and pink and white light. And there's a faint as the portal to another place opens wide.
Holy shit! Albus will turn around and he'll say, I don't know how long this will stay open.
Oh,
This, I will let you know for the ones that have not seen it. This is very familiar to the first Lich that escaped from my ruin. This, I imagine we might be going to a realm of the Fae.
The farewell!
Are we ready to continue?
Yeah! Oh, wait. Don't we need to clear this place out?
Oh.
Oops.
We really gotta leave that? And she gestures like that, and then Albus, you realize that your mind is straining to hold open this door. You are essentially concentrating on the spell, which is coming through or being channeled with the amulet in your mage hand. You are focusing on keeping this open. If you do not maintain that focus, it will close. You're not sure if you can open it again. You don't know.
We either go in now or we don't go in at all. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to open it again.
Ah,
As you
fuck.
can see Albus struggling.
God. I mean, that said, but another, we could always come back refreshed and ready to tackle. Oh, we gotta deal with the commander. Okay, fine.
And Albus will have his skeletons jump in.
invasion force. Oh my god!
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like I don't know anything about the Fae on this character, but like, they'd probably hate a bunch of skeletons. Like, what is this shit?
Right. You send the skeletons through, led by their commander. They step into the portal and vanish.
Hurry! I can't hold it open much longer. He dives in. Oh, fuck.
He looks fucking excited, dude.
This is not how I pictured my Friday afternoon.
Oh, it's never come up, but I do have a
I assumed so.
I do have an in-universe name for the days. If
Oh!
you guys care.
Hell yeah! Hit me with it.
Yeah.
It just literally never came up. Here, let me pull it up. I actually don't even have it open. My Nexus calendar. Okay. So we have Monday, Jorn Day, Mence Day, Fist Day, Loon Day, and Shed Day.
Nice.
It's the
Fist Day, the day of war.
Oh, that's
Fist Day.
very fitting. Fuck yeah.
I like the name Shade because it reminds me of Chardonnay.
But let's go
Shit,
to another
actually-
play with no spell slots and no spell.
This is a fun thing because it also just came up. Shade is named that way because it was once all the days referred to the solar entities or gods. Shade once referred to Carthulos, but as that god has shattered, it is the day of the shattering.
Chardonnay.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's also one of the reasons that it is the end of the week. So that's something I spent a couple hours doing that's not come up in the years of this campaign.
It's fun. Not until we joined. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Kaylin and Leon.
Jake and Josh joined the game. I want to know everything, even your calendars. Give it to me! I will suck the story straight out.
All right. Tucky, why are you the way you are?
Because he's the baby.
Iku steps into the portal. I assume everyone moves together, or do you guys like wait to see what happens to him?
He melts.
I mean, Elvis said hurry up, and I was like, okay.
Okay, so everybody just hops in, right? And I'm asking, are there any hesitations? Because I'm gonna stack you guys all up and drag you.
Oh,
Kurt,
no, yeah.
Ku heard Feywild and he was like, home.
This is Ku's home.
I'm gonna put a leash on this boy. He's gonna escape.
He's gonna like it. He's gonna like it too much. Don't put a collar on him, or
You might get a spoon in the eye.
This is my owner.
What? No, I'm not.
You put a leash on me. See? Return to Petra Bale and everything.
all right. You all step through and find yourself standing on a path that seems to begin far in the distance and disappear into purple mist all around you. And as you look forward, you can see a gleaming, glittering glade that seems surrounded on all sides by this pinkish purple mist. Glowing white and blue butterflies drift lazily on breezes of air that are barely enough for you to feel and just enough to keep the air pleasantly cool. You can see a beautiful blue pond filled with lily pads that stands at the northern end of the clearing, surrounded by massive toadstools and surrounded by buzzing dragonflies. You can see, sitting, almost lounging at the base of a glowing statue that resembles an angel with glowing wings and illuminated bangles on their hands and glowing orbs in their hands. At the feet is lounging a young girl that looks familiar to one of you.
Do not be charmed.
Albus, you look up as the young girl
Motherfucker.
reaches up her hand and waves lazily. Hey! It's been a long time, Mr. Wizard. Who are your new friends? Are they here to meet me?
Albus will kind of ignore her taunts and look towards Kaylin, Ku, Petra, and Leon and say, "She is quite charming, until you get a real look at her. Please do not mistake her for what she really is, which is a lich. I'm assuming Petra's like fucking full on like.
Petra is already activating her Rite of Dawn.
Albus is gonna have let's see, just so he'll say
Using it to fight the cute little girl. This place looks so nice. I just wanted to rest.
No, please come in. You're all welcome. The water is wonderful. It will refresh you and heal your wounds. Please. She stands up and holds her arms wide, and it's almost as if more sunlight seems to stream down into the clearing, the trees leaning back and rustling in the breeze. Even the toadstools seem to grow slightly or reflect a bit more light, or even have just that brighter bit of red coloring to their caps.
Albus will make an Arcana check on the water.
Glowing brightly with some kind of magic. You can't identify what it is, but it's clearly empowered by the magic of whatever is around this place.
Be careful, do not touch the water!
Who, as you step into the water, please make me a wisdom saving throw.
Hell yeah! I got advantage on these.
Okay.
15.
Okay. You are charmed. This girl that has welcomed you in is clearly a friend, and she is to be treated as such. You can obviously trust her.
Hello! I like new friends. It's so good being back!
She smiles warmly.
And Albus will he will command all of his skeletons to line up. Where are they at? How's that about? God damn it.
What's up? What's up with Kaylin? How's she doing?
It looks like she really wants to touch the water. Like,
He is charmed! Don't do it!
I'm having a great
she
time!
like
You have no
leans
idea.
down and takes
Oh,
off her
no.
gauntlet. So it wants to like taste it. It looks really good. But she's gonna try to get as close to the little girl as possible.
Okay.
Without
You
touching the water.
pick your way along the little peninsula there.
He's gonna order his skeletons to all spread out.
You can see Petra's over here. She's like, "Koo, get out of the water! Come here! Come out of the water right now!"
Aw.
I'd like to use
Yes, miss.
Divine Sense.
Sure.
60 feet. I can tell the location of any... Actually, I think it works for face, so this would be fucking useless anyway. Where is it?
Wouldn't you be
Yeah,
able
but
to
the
tell?
flavor of it is like, depending on the
I'm just
sense
trying to-
you're using, it
Yeah,
gives you a different result. So what I'll tell you is
Oh,
not
no,
only
okay.
you, so
Mine
not
was
only
celestial fiends are undead.
okay. You can smell underneath the floral hues of all of the scents that fill this area a decrepit rot, like dead plants, like something left to bake in the sun and then brought into a home to fester. Sickness. Undeath. And it's coming from right there.
Hmm.
Before we get into things, I want to thank you all. Well, you, Mr. Wizard back there, for your help in getting free. I wouldn't have been able to start getting all my friends out if it wasn't for you. And now we have 2 of the pieces back.
Oh, she's your friend.
Yes, you met, Mr. Mime.
Albus jots that down very quickly and readies his staff.
Mr. Mine, is that the one I kissed?
Oh no. He's not my favorite person to hang out with ever. No, the Mummy Lord that your friends, well, discorporated temporarily. He's long regenerated now, I imagine. But let me introduce you to some of my friends. And she makes a twirling motion, and you see that the roots of these two massive trees begin to animate and grow upwards from the ground. And behind you, Kaylin, and to the side of Petra, a pair of large, shambling figures made entirely of the thick root system of these trees erupt from the earth. They like playing in the water too. Here, let's have them take you into the water. And you see this figure here reach for both Petra and Lyanna, and this one reach for Ku, and a questing tendril begins snaking towards Kaylin. And I think that's more than enough to set Albus off. So why don't we roll initiative?
Home for 3 seconds and I'm already trying to be killed. Hell yeah.
It feels just like home, doesn't it?
I think this is not the real Feywild. I think this is all an illusion.
Who's to say though, really?
Well, the
God knows,
smell of death underneath everything just makes me feel.
Oh my god!
That was me doing your divine sense, like flavoring it like a smell, rather than
Mm.
just because I find it's more fun than to just tell you.
But maybe everything here.
Who's to say?
Yes.
Who's
Who's
to
to
say?
say?
I'm not gonna say no. I would never. Victory or Death is one of my favorite combat musics. Put that in there. All right, and I'm gonna roll some initiatives.
Oh, right here. I forgot.
I really wish I had a way to not be charmed.
Skeleton Captain. Oh, but no valid token was selected. Whoops. Skeleton Captain again. There you go.
Yeah, but you can keep the 14. Point 14. And I didn't roll for Petra. Unless anyone would like to play Petra for this combat.
I got enough of that point.
I'd usually be down, but I've never played a Blood Hunter in my life.
Yeah. Bit much to juggle.
Fair. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Albus, at the top of the turn order, we have you. Please.
Albus is going to immediately firebolt the one on next to Liana.
All right. Please do so.
I don't think. Oh my lord! I need to stop doing that. There you go. Do a hit.
A 28 definitely hits. My apology. I did not hear the little pop. A 20 is going to actually be reduced to 10 as you see that this thing's wet, like almost sap-like exterior from the root seems to resist your fire.
Oh shit. And as his bonus, he will command the skeleton captain to order them all to attack with their bows.
Okay. What target do you give them?
I'll have them all target the same one, the one that's next to Liana.
Okay, they all are gonna target that thing. Okay. If that's your turn,
Yep, that's my turn.
then we're gonna go to Ku. Ku, you are only charmed by the girl here.
Damn right.
So these things you can easily recognize as hostile creatures.
Alright.
And besides, they're fucking up her grove. It's not a good vibe. We're gonna steady aim this shambling man, and we're gonna load up a +2 bullet.
Okay. You've really committed to the dark side, huh?
I mean, this is why I didn't want to do it.
I'm just saying. I
It's an excellent action economy that is just too dirty to not do.
It's very, very good. 28 definitely hits.
As demonstrated by this.
Wow. Okay.
Oh
So
my
for
lord.
35.
With a bullet.
Ding! Fire straight through, a double crack sound as first it breaks the sand barrier and then breaks through the root wood body of this shambling mound.
It's great to be home!
Do a
You
little
said
jig
aim,
on top. Yeah.
That's you, Lyanna. I wasn't kidding when I said I'm like out of spells. She's going to say, who even is a plant anymore? Stupid. Vicious Mockery against the Shambling Mound for Wisdom save of 6, 5 psychic damage, and this thing will have disadvantage on its next attack. Lana will also take this opportunity to move 30 feet this way. Kaylin, you can hear a fight breaking out behind you. You can see a smiling girl before you. She has very pretty green hair. She's wearing a gauzy white dress.
Elvis did shout out not to touch the water.
You did? He did.
I look sort of disappointed, like, it looks so nice here. But I guess usually the sweetest tastes are the most sickening.
You haven't even tasted yet. Just try it. You might like it. You don't have to fight me. What have I done to you?
Summon these big trees, I'll pull out my axe and run back.
Lich, maybe?
Pull out my axe and run back to this tree to help out Ku.
Oh yeah.
Well, why is there a whole paragraph attached to that?
Hell yeah.
Blood
Magic
drinker.
axe.
Is this finally something that can take necrotic damage?
This is not a construct or an undead. It is a plant.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Necrotize me, Captain.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, so 23 plus 19 is 42. 2 massive chops into this thing with an axe. I feel like axes specifically should do more damage to plants. But you chop into this thing and begin just tearing away massive strikes with both the radiant and somehow necrotic damage burning and desiccating it at the same time. This thing is more than bloodied with those two strikes.
I look up at like everyone else. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get over that water.
Huh? Don't have to
And
worry
that's
about
me.
that.
One thing at a time.
Hmm.
Is that you?
That is me.
Okay. Shambling Mound makes a move at the skeletons. Let's start working our way through. Slam against this boy here. A 20 will hit for 17 bludgeoning, which is doubled to 32.
That boy's dead.
Okay. And then a further slam against this one. 26 to hit
That hits.
for 8 bludgeoning, doubled to 16 for a skeleton.
Fuck yeah.
And then it is the skeleton's turn. So I need 9 skeleton bow attacks against this guy.
Yep.
Jesus.
And
One of them will be at
disadvantage?
disadvantage.
Okay. I'll do the disadvantage one first. Boom.
12 is not going to hit.
Alright, 8 more.
The 2 18s and the 22 will all hit.
Mhm.
Boom.
18 plus 7 is 25 damage, piercing.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, a hail of arrows rain on this thing, and it doesn't roar or make any sound, but you can see that the scraping of wood over wood begins to get louder, and you can see it moves with more intensity towards the skeletons, focusing on them. And now we're going to go to my friend and yours. Who is going to How far are you? 115 feet.
Just far enough.
That's really far. I don't know if you know that. You're very far away. Too far to power word kill. She will sigh and say, "Let's speed this up, can we?" And a ball of fire appears in her open hands, and she lazily tosses it over, and as it reaches a height about 30 feet in the air, it flares to quadruple its size and then blasts forward like a missile to explode just next to Lyanna. These central skeletons here, so the 6 skeletons here, Lyanna and Albus all need to make dex saves. Your skeletons do have more HP than half of the fireball, so they do all need to try and save.
Okay. Do I just roll dexterity for them?
Yes.
Oh. That's one. There's 5 of them, right?
6 of them. The 2 and then these 4 here. Okay, the 20 and the 22 will succeed. You're gonna fail with a 13, and Lyanna is going to succeed with a 23. So, Albus, you and the skeletons that fail. So, starting from the top, this one, this one, and this one fail, and then this one fails as well.
So he's back to the ones that pass.
Yes.
Okay.
The ones next to Lyanna both pass. And you are going to take, and you and those ones are all going to take 31 fire damage.
Jesus.
The others are going to take 15.
Okay, so these ones are all dead. Boom. Captain, no!
Commander of the Guard!
And the ones that pass take 15?
Yes.
Okay. Fuck me.
I mean, she's about to.
She's gonna step a little bit forward and into the water here. It is really nice. She gets a little spin. It's gonna be Petra's turn. She's gonna say you. But she also doesn't want to get into the water, so she'll come 5, 10, 15,
Con!
5. Get that advantage.
That's what I thought as well.
God. Yeah, exactly. Demon's Wail at normal. 26 hits for 18. Oh, actually, she has advantage. Was that a crit? No. And a 18 also hits for 17, 17, and 18. Very nice. She does not have any blood curses to do to hit this thing with, but that thing is now bloodied as well. I'm not doing too hot. Oh wait, she has Rail Splitter. Doesn't that do damage, extra damage
Yeah.
against plants? It's too late.
Might
It's
be
too late now.
on crits though, I think.
Isn't it an attunement item though?
She's attuned to it, I believe, but I'm not. I don't have it here in front of me. Lumberjack's axe. Instantly fell any tree once per day. So these are not trees. Okay, she'll stay there then and assist the skeletons. This shambling mound, which was trying to attack Ku, is now occupied by Kalen being a huge amount of damage to it, and is going to attempt to slam you. A 19 to slam.
A 19 to slam will just barely miss.
All right,
Right.
and it will attempt to
Ooh.
slam. Oops, sorry.
No, I was just saying I'm at 20 AC right now.
Okay, great. Then a 24 is going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It only succeeded on one of the slams, so you are not grappled, but that is 13 bludgeoning damage. And that is going to be it. It's not going to move. So Albus.
He is going to. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna firebolt this planter here.
Okay. 23 is going to hit. Okay. Once again, you do smash it with this large firebolt, but it is resistant.
Oh, fuck, you're right.
Okay.
Yep,
It's a combat situation. It's hard to remember shit.
yep. And as his bonus, he's gonna command the skeletons to attack the closest enemy.
Okay.
And that's his turn.
Okay, if you're good where you are. At the end of your turn, we're going to see the young girl raise a hand into the air and point it at Petra and blast out a ray of frost at her. 20 is going to just barely hit for 14 cold damage. It's a legendary action. Ku.
All right. We rack another slide with a +2 shot.
Okay.
Steady aim.
Okay.
Bam.
24 hits for 35 damage. Very nice. Another massive hole tears through this thing. A little close for comfort to your head, Kaylin, but the exit wound is huge. Almost the size of a cannonball.
Don't fuck with me! I'm finally home!
That is me.
Alright, Lyanna is going to pull out her crossbow and load a +2 crossbow bolt into it.
Let's do munitions, baby.
Oh, actually, wait, that's only a hand crossbow, is it? Isn't it? So that is that too far? She
Could
needs
be.
to step, she needs to step a little bit
Crossbows
closer.
are like
30, it's only 30 feet, yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah, they're bad.
Yeah, so she'll load a hand crossbow and fire it at this shambling mound here. 23, because of the +2 bolts that you guys bought her, will hit for 17 piercing damage. Not too bad of a shot.
Oh, nice.
I haven't used this thing in fucking forever. She like blows a little bit of dust off of it. Hey, Kaylin! Oh wait, how far is Bardic Inspiration? 60 feet, yeah, no. Hey, Kaylin! You're doing a great job, and everyone's really proud of you!
And look
Yeah.
up bloody confused.
You can take a Bardic Inspiration, and it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith.
Okay.
My final level 1 slot.
Oh my god.
Mm.
There it
I
goes.
have 1 spell slot remaining and it's a 3rd level.
See if I can take it from
Just
you
in
right
case
away.
anyone dies. Alright. Gonna swing at the tree. Which is the one that doesn't have the paragraph? There we go, I fixed it. Ooh,
A 16 and a 15 are both gonna hit.
both gonna hit. Cool.
Yes. You 16 or no, the necrotic is part of it. 20 and 14. What does that look like?
Classic wood chopping over the head, just like. Actually, no. It's a big side creature, so it'd be like, you know, big hip swings, like trying to cut down a fucking oak tree.
Oh,
Fuck
fuck
yeah.
yeah. Just from the... Ugh! I love that. Just a massive heave and it goes falling over the side, and then suddenly you can see Ku over there.
I'm doing a jig. I can work.
Is this one dead?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't put the fucking thing over it. Whoops. X. Bam.
I'm just gonna walk closer. Trying not to touch the water, but I'll stop up there. No, actually, I'll stop like here.
Okay.
Come on,
She's-
man. Draw some aggro.
She smiles very kindly. Here. And tosses something at you that reveals itself to be a ray of frost. The 30 is going
I
to
don't
hit
catch it. I do catch it. I got tricked.
you. That is going to be 16 cold damage.
Jesus.
Let's see if my shield goes away instantly.
DC 10, I believe. I believe in a thing called love. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Alright, that's me.
Okay. Then we are going to go to this Shambling Mound, which has one attack for the skeleton it tried to smash earlier. 25 is going to hit for 14, so 28 bludgeoning on this one here. Mr. Skeleton Manager. And then it is going to slam at Petra, which is a 12, which will miss. Now we are back at the top of the turn order. By the top of the turn order, I mean my favorite character's turn.
Yeah.
But I just had my turn.
Oh,
Hey, oh!
nice. Very nice.
You see she continues to walk forward until she is exactly 60 feet from Albus. And she is going to... She's going to look at you. And then raise a finger that begins to glow black with power.
Alrighty then. Albus is worse.
A wave of negative energy courses through you, filling you with searing pain. You're gonna try and counterspell?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what level?
We'll do it at the 6th level.
Unfortunately, this is a 7th level spell.
Oh wait. Does the... Oh wait, I only get
So-
the DC. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you misread the spell, I'd let you use it at 3rd level, because you get the DC no matter what if you cast it below the level of the spell. So
Yeah.
please make me an intelligence check, straight up and down, DC 17.
Oh shit. Alright. Woo!
I will give
Yeah.
him a reroll.
Okay. Oh god. Alright.
Josh, why? That was worse.
That's a
Okay,
little-
Albus,
I'm working for her.
you feel the spell Finger of Death grasp you. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Lord have mercy.
Oh!
Yes!
With a 23, you are going to take half as much damage,
And then another half of that.
and then another half because it's necrotic. So instead of 57, you're going to take 28.
Damn,
No,
that's double
no.
half? Man.
Yeah, 28, yes. And then half that to 14.
Okay, thank the
Oh,
Lord!
damn.
Necrotic resistance coming in clutch.
Yeah, it's gonna hit Albus right in the chest, and he's gonna look at her, and he's gonna rip his mask off.
Ooh.
And he'll give her a smile.
He's still beautiful.
Right. Fuck it, mask off.
Alright, where's the Bardcore mask off?
Oh, Jesus. Alright, the car is not here, thank Christ. Petra's gonna lay into this guy, now at normal. Demon's Wail, 17, hits for 16 damage. This thing could not handle another one of those, so a 27 for 12 is almost, but not quite enough to bring this thing down. Oh, the skeleton that we were using to track the turns for the skeletons died, so we didn't do the skeletons this turn. Can you do the skeletons turn right now? I'm gonna re-add them to the turn order.
Oh, okay, yeah. This one's gonna run up here, and he's gonna give it a nice quick little smack with the short sword.
12 is not going to hit.
The one next to Liana is gonna short bow it.
23 hits.
Fuck yeah, and then...
What does that look like?
The skeleton gets the final shot, baby! Skeleton cocks it back, rusty bones, nice and splintered bow, fires a very fucked up looking arrow, bah! Hits, and it immediately begins running forward, and it stops here.
And these last two?
These last two, it is in range, so they are going to short bow the fucking leech. Bam, bam.
23 is going to hit, 6 is not. For 10, you can see that though it hits, your non-magical arrow simply seems to bounce off of the young girl's form, doing no damage.
Fuck. You know, I just thought of Lilia's fucking undead arrows. Oh my god, those are hit like trucks right now. Anyway,
It
That-
feels
that-
like
that is your turn.
6 of them.
yeah, I wait. Fuck, man. Some big bind.
The end of Petra's turn, we're going to get another cantrip. We're going to have a Ray of Frost at this skeleton for a 24 to hit for 24 cold damage. Very
That
nice.
boy is dead.
All right, then it is your turn, Albus.
Fuck. We are going to look at this bitch, and Albus is gonna give a nice quick little wave, and he casts Greater Invisibility on himself.
She's going to counterspell you.
Ha! I forgot about that.
If you can do it, so can she.
This is
So
true.
you begin to speak the words of greater invisibility. You make the motion. You give a slight wave, and you fade slightly, and then come back as she murmurs under her breath the counter charm.
He waves back.
Motherfucker. I did forget to take a step back, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is going to move over. What direction should he move in? 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and that's his turn.
Albus, do you have the bag of holding?
Yes, I do.
How many arrows did you guys buy Lilia?
6? I want to say.
Okay, she has 5 left on her sheet. So you
Use one of them. When the fuck did she use one?
hard to say.
Big vampire fight.
5 are in your bag of holding. I'll say you've got them.
Oh.
At the end of your turn, we're going to get another what's it called? Attack against, let's say, Lyanna this time. A 13 is actually gonna miss her. Ku, you've spent 3 turns out of the water. You feel the charm end.
Ah.
You look around. You were fighting this thing, but this lich thing is attacking your friends. Why weren't you? You thought she was so nice. What happened?
Because she's so pretty. Alright. Well. Well. Hopefully you don't break.
As I'm going to cast out the last charge of my magic missile wand.
Oh. Okay. So it's just 1 charge?
Yep.
Okay, 3 bolts. Very nice.
And then for the wand, it's good.
Alright. You see for the first time, she is hit. These 3 bolts slang. Ah! You little.
I mean, you're really charming. Sorry. I mean, you know, kind of fucked up my owner and my friends. Illidan!
Holy shit! Wait, now that you're mentioning it, you're right.
Ku, at the end
Oh
of
my
your
God.
turn, at the end of your turn, you do get to look at this lich as she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a ray of frost for you. A 27 to hit you.
Yep, that
That is, oh god, near minimum damage. 8 cold.
Yay! It's chilly.
Hi, welcome to Chili's.
Speed reduced by 10 feet, as before.
Oh no.
Oh,
I needed those 10 feet. What am I gonna do?
Oh yeah, Kaylin, you would have been 10 feet shorter, right?
no, I'm pretty sure I was up here before she shot me.
Yes.
Okay.
But that is worse for me because now I can't reach her.
Oh no!
I was like, oh no, I was gonna rush her.
You know what? I would reactionary fade away. I turned
Okay.
invisible.
Okay. What the? Okay. Then it is Lyanna. Lyanna of the no spells. Let's see. She is going to, yeah, viciously mock the lich, because that's the only thing she can do. Hey, why don't you try not being so stupid? Maybe. Idiot. Wisdom saving throw. That is a 23. The lich says, "You're the stupid one. That was the worst joke I've ever heard."
Damn.
Okay, I'm real struggling over here, guys. She's gonna go and move behind the skeleton. Kaylin.
Alright, Kaylin is gonna be like, fuck this shit, and just try to charge towards her,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
realizing, I don't know, I guess her foot is like frozen, so she's slowed a bit. Oh, actually, I
Maybe
can't
the
reach her
armor
over
is
20
maybe
feet.
your armor is really stiff. It's up to you.
So, I'm just gonna step into here.
Okay. You step into the water. Please make me a wisdom saving throw. You are in combat and have been attacked by the lich, so please do it at advantage.
Oh my god, okay, it's D10 inspiration, right?
Yes.
Actually, can I use my once per session on that?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
24 is a success.
and then I have 15 more feet of movement. I actually can reach her even with the slow.
So as you charge into the water, you have this brief moment where you wonder why you're attacking her, and then the cold, like, frost of her previous attack reminds you why she is dangerous. The water is a lie. And you charge towards her.
And I'm gonna get swinging.
Okay.
Okay, I assume she's undead, so let me untick the necrotic damage.
It's definitely possible.
Ooh, 30.
30 is definitely going to hit, as will the 17.